Hello everyone, welcome to my knitting channel and welcome to this new video. I'm just taking my FO pictures of my port jacket that I test knitted for Highly Smidley, aka Ozetta. It's a really lovely construction with this ribbed detail on the back and front yoke of this jacket, and with this in this really great rustic yarn that's Estex Let Lovey. Anyway, I know that I kind of forgot about this channel. I mean, I didn't forget about this channel, but last 2 weeks were kind of busy. And to be honest, tomorrow is the first weekend in a month where I'm in the city, and we're going to have a knitting meetup, so that's nice. But anyway, I have a really little to non-existing clips to make a vlog out of them. So I decided to make a little bit of a different video, a little bit in this style, to sit down and talk to you about ideas. We are welcoming a brand new season. Fall is way ready to settle in for upcoming months. So I can tell by my YouTube main page that a lot of you are planning and starting your autumn knits, your Christmas gifts marathon. Shababa for all of you who do those Christmas knits as gifts this year or any other year. Like I can barely finish a pair of socks to give to someone from my family, let alone knit full garments for all family members. But anyway, without further ado, I just wanted to tell you that this video is going to be about knitting plans, about a few realistic ones, the ones that I know I want and have to make because they are neither test knits or they are projects for knit along, and a few projects in the second part of this video will be the one that are more in the dreamland sphere. Those projects are the one that I would need if I had more time, or if I had more yarn, or knit faster, as simply as it is. I know that my knitting plans may be not as huge as many of yours, but I hope that you still will enjoy this video and will enjoy those inspirations that I hopefully will bring to you. So yeah, let's just get on with it and have fun. Don't forget to comment, like this video, subscribe to see future content, because it will be here. I'm still thinking about preparing one video for October, 1 or 2. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, have fun watching that. Don't forget to mention what you're working on while listening to me ramble about my plans. And yeah, have fun. chaotic. Okay, I got my laptop. I have got my laptop because I will probably be searching new stuff, looking for things, because you never know what kind of idea you are going to have by the end of a sentence. So yeah, I have my list and my notes here. I came a little bit prepared. If I am shaking here, I'm sorry, but yesterday I moved my table to take photos for ko.atelier studio for this hand-dyed yarn business in my city. And I kind of like this, I like having this table at my by my window, but my living room is kind of small and I can't move my couch anywhere else, so I'm kind of struggling. But I'm currently living in this kind of like art studio vibe area, and I've gathered all my yarn that I have kind of like plans for this winter, this fall winter time. So yeah, we can discuss and plan and have ideas and get some inspiration right now. Okay, so first of all, there will be 2 knit-alongs that I found on my Instagram that I really want to take part in and to anticipate. And first of them starts next October, 1st of October, and that's red coal. I think it's a very I don't think it's very organized in the sense of prices, etc. But it's this call to knit something red for Christmas. So like perfect, because like yeah, it's time to think about our sweaters that we are going to wear during Christmas time. Definitely, it's like my sister called me today and told me that it's 15 Mondays till Christmas Day. So like, yeah, it's time to get serious about that. So I will be probably knitting 2 things. And first of them, sweater number 9, light version, designed by my favorite things, knitwear. I should add pictures. If I can't figure that out, then I'm sorry that I will be like pointing into this void, but yeah, my first project for red coal will be sweater number 9 light. It's a 20 stitch gauge, and I ordered this, my favorite yarn. You will see Flora quite a bit. This is knitted in Flora. My sweater number 9 will be in Flora as well. It's alpaca and wool mix. The content of this yarn is 65% of wool and 35% of alpaca, and I should remember that by how often I go for this yarn, but I always have to check the percentages. Okay, so I thought about holding this yarn double, and I bought like 8 or 10 balls of Flora. Currently there's this sale for drops yarn, which is like 30% off. So yeah, I bought it instead of 12 zlotys, it was for like 9 zlotys, so quite affordable. Anyway, I made a swatch with other Flora, the leftovers from this project, and I held 2 strands double just as I planned. And it maybe I should do another one on 3.5mm needles, or just leave it on 4mm needles and that just do the top with the smaller size and then and then, you know, have this bigger size, like change sizes mid project. That's what I wanted to say. But I do enjoy this gray right now again. So this is the swatch. And yeah, this is one more time Flora, and this is the number 18. It's less saturated than I expected, but I think it will be perfect for Christmas and for this turtleneck sweater project. So I will put this aside. My other project for red coal, it will be a hat. I wanted to knit this hat for 2 years right now. I bought yarn for this project last December when I went to one yarn event in Wrocław in Poland, and I bought Brigand, which is my other favorite yarn. On camera it looks more saturated, but it's kind of like this plastic firefighter truck toy, and it's Burgund Norsk wool, 91 meter, numbers in foreign languages, in 50 grams. And I have 3 balls, and I double checked I triple checked at the store a year ago, and it should be fine. And this is colorway 4228, and I will use it because I don't think I said the name of the hat. It's weekend hat, but not the one from Petit Knit. It's the one from Hiromi Nagasawa. It's a full cabled bottom up hat. I think I said that in one of the vlogs if I didn't cut that out, but when it comes to hats, I could knit red hats over and over again. I don't, but when I see a hat design, all I can think of is, oh, it would look great in red. So that's it. So this will be my other red project for this fall winter time. I have black coat for winter and green trench coat for autumn, so it should match. So that's my second project plan. Another one, in fact I should be starting with this one, and I know I have to tell you about the other knit along. I will do it in a moment, but I wanted to say a few words about my next test knit. I am working on NYX sweater by Rebecca Clow. It's a design inspired by Hosier song, if I remember correctly. I won't play this song, but I can check it on my Son of NYX. I got a chance to test knit this design with only colorful yoke, because there are 2 options for this sweater. I casted it on a few weeks ago actually, but yesterday I was watching You Got Mail and I did this match of color work, and I hope to finish the color work soon because the rest of the sweater will be only black in the round, stockinette in the round, so it will be perfect for those movie marathons. And you know, it's September, it's time to rewatch Harry Potter again. So for the next sweater, I'm using Drops Lima, which is just a thicker version of Drops Flora. So you can tell I'm going through a very simple times. The black one I had since last year because I wanted to make Abby sweater by Sadness Garn out of it, but I gave up on this idea. And then I ordered the that kind of grayish beige shade. It's not off-white, so we are working with this for my next sweater. And it's flying off the needle. It just took me like 2 hours yesterday to do that color work, so that's great. The next project, it's actually I don't have the yarn yet because our postal delivery service is very slow, and yeah, and I didn't get my package yet. Let me actually check if it's already. I know it's in Poland, but it's undergoing inspection, so it will probably take a while, which is a pity because the deadline is in 2 weeks. And I know that Anna can like extend the test knit period, but I didn't want to do that to her. And this packet just goes from Amsterdam, and yeah, it's undergoing inspection since 4 days, which is ridiculous. Like, it's just will give me this package, dear Poland postal office delivery service, whatever, however it's called. And the project, it's Camille set, which turned out to be 101 rib set. I thought it was stuck in it, but that's actually really good. So I chose those espresso dark brown yarn to go for my set. The set is made out of a pair of gloves with one finger and thumb in this 101 rib and a beret. When I cut my hair, 3 completely separate people told me that I would look good in beret, and the last person that told me that was my grandma. And when I took my phone to check Insta, I just saw the test application, and it was just without thinking applying to it, and I got it. And now I have to make a beret, and I will wear it for my grandma. I really can't wait for this packet because it's from Fulkalana, and it's 2 yarns that I didn't get a chance to test yet, so it's really exciting. So yeah, another thing, I told you about my 2 test knits. Should I say anything else about Camille set? No. So those one more project for this, like, I know I will make it, I will start it, and this is actually another test knit. Since my little project, my Nor bandana, is currently being test knitted, one of my test knitters messaged me to ask if I wanted to test one of their patterns, since they are testing something from me. And I thought that this is quite nice. She is a beginner when it comes to designing, but she lives in Paris. She's from Czech, but she lives in Paris, And when we talked, she told me that her designs will be mainly inspired by the street fashion of Paris. Ellie from Heels and Needles Knits asked me to test knit her Bastille knit sweatshirt, and I'm back to my grace. So as you can tell, I'm back to basic right now. I chose this baby merino, again, big drop sale. Hard not to order yarn from them right now, but I think it's ending this week, thankfully. So I chose baby merino, which reminds me about one more project that I have to do before December starts. But one more, but again, slowly. Let's take it slow. This is baby merino by Drops in color shade 20, and this project is in the 24 stitch gauge. So it's a simple sweatshirt with a really nice details, simple details by the neckline, the hem, and the cuffs. So so it will be test knitted for like 10 weeks. And this pattern should be available mid-December if everything goes smoothly, and I wish all the best for this design and for her. So so yeah, I will be casting on. I think after all those textures needs that I had lately, something can stuck in it that I can knit while I can sleep, it would be perfect. It's really difficult to knit things or color work in complete dark, but stuck in it is easy to do. So I'm putting it on the pile of yarns I already talked about. I can tell you about one baby knits that we have to do before my best friend's kid is born. So let me get that. It's again it's baby merino. I bought it earlier when I ordered the red yarn, and it's not pink, it's beigey. It's light beige. I actually wanted to knit to get more of this shade to make pastille sweatshirt, but it was too late and the shop didn't have this yarn anymore, this color anymore, so I went for this dark melange gray. But I am going to make, and let me just find it really quick right now. I think this design is from Knitting for Olive. Yeah, it's baby purr bonnet, which I hope will be perfect. It's 23 stitch gauge in stockinette stitch, and this is designed for 45 stitches, so it should work. And I will just have to knit it on smaller needles, so I think I will buy it soon and cast this on to get over with. If I have enough yarn, because I did my little research on Ravelry, and if I have more yarn, I can make like socks or something for her, but we'll see. So yeah, this color, that. What else I wanted to talk about? Right, the second call that I was supposed to tell you about, it is texture full knit, which is organized by Orsa Knits, aka IZ, I think. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name right now. And by Jackie Knits. And these girls decided to organize a call. I ran out of storage, so I was talking about the texture full knits. It's by Orsa Knits and Jackie Knits, and it runs from 10th of September, so it's already you can already start your texture needs for fall. And it ends, I think they gave like 3 months, September, November, October, November. So it will, I think it will end around December. I got cut off again. I thought about joining this knit along with my weekend hat by Hiromi Nagasawa, with this full-on cable construction. And if I were you and I had all the time in the world to knit, I would look at Isis or Sameik's design and check out her Victoria scarf. I had the opportunity to test knit that, I think it was last year or 2 years ago. Last year, 2 years ago. I still lived in my studio apartment, and I have yarn for this project. This is the yarn that my friends who live in Amsterdam brought me. Thank you very much. I know you're watching. And this is the tandem by Westwool from Stephen and Penelope in this gorgeous dark olive color. And I know that Sadness Yarn released new colors for their Sunday yarn and from Thin Silk Mohair, and they have dark olive, so maybe I should knit that. And if I had more time this year, I would definitely cast that on, because my gray version that I knitted for the test knit, my mom took it because she loved it so much and she wears it, so I can't really get that back. So yeah, it's 22 stitch in stockinette. I don't remember exactly the gauge for Victoria scarf in cable. 30 stitches. Okay, and that's 233 meters in 100 grams. Oh, it doesn't, okay, it doesn't matter. And anyway, if I had more time, I would definitely cast that on. Maybe I will. We'll see how things go with Camille set and this yarn. And if I had more time in the world, I would need also something using my Isaga yarn, my Jensen or Jensen or however it's called, is this yarn. I know it's flipped, I'm sorry. From Isaga. I have 10 skeins of this yarn, 10 hangs of it, in this gorgeous brown color. Like, I don't know why my color palette is so moody right now. I have 10 colors, 10 skeins of it. It's in color 96, and I have a problem to pair it with mohair. So if anyone knows which or has the opportunity to go to the yarn store and check that color with different mohairs or anything like that, please DM me and help me out with finding a second strand for this project, because for this yarn, because I would really love to use it for something and I can't find the second strand. And I have enough yarn to like use it double to knit, because I have like around 2,000 meters of it, but I kind of like want to mix it with something. I could knit, for example, Judy sweater by Gregoria Fibers. I already have this pattern because I test knitted her Wilma top, and I could pick one other project from her. And Judy sweater is designed for Jensen. I thought about making, and this is my inspiration, this is what I would actually do with this yarn if I had time this year. I would need either Esther sweater or Esther jacket. And hear me out, I'm not like the big petit knit fan. Like, I enjoy some of her designs. I cannot wait to see more Dagmar jackets, sweaters on my feet. This design is divine, but I finally grew to like the Esther look. And even though I would like to do it in lighter colors, I have this. And I really want to use it up because it takes a lot of space on my shelf. So if anyone knows what, yeah, one more important information. I got it for my test knit for woolen knitwear when I was knitting my Aspen sweater. Last year, I got this package like last year. But anyway, I'm left with too many skeins and I don't know what to do with it, and it kind of pisses me off because I see this yarn every day when I wake up and I think to myself, what will be the perfect project for this? But yeah, first world problems, right? So yeah, this would be neither Judy sweater or Esther sweater or jacket. Okay, I found I found the project. I didn't write it down. I just like the post on Instagram and I hoped to remember about that. Impossible. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about is Swirl Sweater Chunky by Twin Knits. I have a problem with texture knits with cables that aren't like one cable all over the project, and that problem is that I don't think that every cable sweater is designed well when it comes to like visual heaviness of the cables. I can explain. I can't really put that into words, but I think there are plenty of designs that cannot pass this test, and there are designs which I look at and I'm like, oh, this is perfect. Like the harmony, the balance, blah blah blah, all that stuff. So I think that Swirl Sweater Chunky hit that sweet spot. I don't know how I feel about the back. I'm trying to see if the back will grow on me. That's how we say that. But the front reminds me about ivy climbing on the wall, and it has that kind of like good medieval vibe, but also like yeah, it's sweet. When I saw this, I really gasped and I really like it. I wonder if there was a possibility to make the front as the back. Maybe that would be my way out of my issue with the back design. But in general, yeah, this design is something that I would see myself knitting if I had more time this year. Maybe one day I will. I have to actually add that to my wish list on Ravelry in case I was looking for more inspiration next year. My pattern for Northern bandana will be out next month. My testers are being really sweet with like coming up with different versions and ways to wear it. Like one girl made a matching bandana for her cat or her dog. Like I saw a picture of a cat and someone is making it for their dog, and I think that's really cool. And it will be a free pattern, so you don't have to pay for it, but you can just, it's so simple and plain that you can do everything. whatever you want with it. Add I-cord, add intarsia, add color blocking, add any kind of embroidery that you want. Like seriously, you just have to know how to sleep really loosely, because that's the main issue with it. But other than that, go crazy. It will be I will probably make a video about this project as well, because I wanted to make a video support for all the increases and how to cast on and everything. It's simple, it's like 4 techniques in it, but yeah. And since we were talking about designing stuff, I'm thinking about designing gloves, and I have idea for a pattern that could be like 1 finger glove or 2 finger gloves. And I want to try and use my trusty old good Flora yarn, which is, you know, woolen pack blend. And I also got to talking to one yarn brand, but I don't really want to say more about that. But there is a chance for this pattern to, you know, it's still an idea, but I want to develop that idea into a pattern, and who knows. I'm also thinking about a hat and maybe a headband, because I like this idea of designing accessories instead of full-on garments. I think there are many splendid designers that do it, and accessories for them are just like once in a while to release something, some kind of a briefer before bigger projects, and I totally get that. But I like the idea of, you know, just doing something small and having fun with yarn, because my bandana took me really long time, a lot of time, and I don't know how much time I would need to develop a full-on garment. But anyway, I'm digressing. So if you want to knit something simple in stockinette or maybe in garter stitch, you can look out for Nor bandana next month. I would definitely need something in Henley construction with you know, just a split collar up to the middle of your chest, and there are plenty of projects that I could think about right now. I think we can make a Henley construction Henley sweaters compilation in future video. Something else when it comes to some sort of basic construction, I'm thinking also about if I had yarn and time this year, I would need Louvre sweater. And I know I said I'm not a big petit knit fan, but Louvre sweater is designed for, first of all, Burgund, which is my second favorite yarn, and it's Louvre. My little art historian in me really likes it. It's a raglan turtleneck sweater, and I would use this gray Burgund with colorful nubs, or they are not colorful, they are black, brown and beige. So my friend from my knitting circle here in my city is actually doing this project in very similar colorway in Burgund, but in this beige one, this ecru of white with black nubs, and it looks great, and I would really like to make my own version, very oversized, So again, maybe an S for the upper part of my body, but go really big, or maybe not big but long, like, you know, do something basic but twitch it up a little bit. I'm also thinking about something with v-neck, and I am wondering whether it should be sweater number 14 v-neck version by from my favorite things knitwear, or if that should be Lake's pullover v-neck version by Ozetta. I think that Ozetta's sweater is more chunky than my favorite things knitwear sweater number 14. It seems more I don't know how to, more chunky, but more like not tense. I don't know how to explain it right now, but yeah. And if I were to pick something with color work, I would go for either Kerr sweater by the ko.atelier or Jeju sweater by ko.atelier. It's very similar because you just have a simple construction, I think dropped shoulder construction or something, or raglan, but you have like a stripe of color work motif across the body, underarm. So it's not a huge color work project, but it's simple with nice touch. And Jeju sweater has really nice pattern. The kerr one is also interesting, but I've never knitted anything from Agio Knits. And with that, I would really like to wrap this video up because I'm running out of application that I can remove from my phone. So thank you for sitting down with me and doing your project while listening to me ramble about projects and showing you inspirations and what is going on in my head knitting wise. I really want to start on my next sweater right now, and I have plenty of stuff to edit, like photos from Katabatsu Studio, my finished object photos for port sweater, which will be available since tomorrow, which is 14th of September. So please check that out if you are looking for a knitted jacket for this winter. And yeah, I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to leave a comment, even a simple heart or a smile or anything will be really nice. Or just put the thumbs up. And if you are not a subscriber, go ahead and do it. It will be really nice. It's a little kick to make more content. So anyway, yeah, have a great day. Happy knitting, everyone. I have yarn for